All right, so today I will be officially saying my predictions for Caleb Plant versus Benavidez happening March 25th this Saturday. We have some great fights, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna give you guys my prediction, my official prediction for this fight. I'll be breaking this fight down in 3 tiers. The first tier is gonna be strengths and weaknesses. The second tier is going to be notable opponents that they've faced in the past. And then the third tier is gonna be my final prediction, but you wanna stay for the other 2, simply because those will give an explanation for my prediction. You know, you guys will get to see why my prediction is what it is based off what I'm gonna say before. All right, so let's start with Caleb Plant. Now, Caleb Plant is a very slick boxer, likes to use the ring a lot. He does the Philly shell, and he does it very, very well, as we saw with the Canelo fight. You know, he has the name Sweet Hands for a reason. You know, that could also be a detriment, because let's get to his weaknesses. Caleb Plant's weaknesses is his gas tank. You know, since he's moving around the ring a lot, he gets tired and gassed by like the 7th, 8th, 9th round, usually. As we saw with the Canelo fight, he was gassing out a lot. His Philly shell and all that, it's not really useful towards bigger opponents because they can just clock him, keep clocking him, keep backing him up and getting him to the ropes and just hitting him over and over again, and it just becomes a big mess, a big lunch fight, it just becomes a mess. All right, now let's get into David Benavidez. Some of David Benavidez's strengths are that his size is huge. 2, his fast hands. He likes to throw a lot of punches in bunches, you know, and he can absorb a lot of shots. A lot of times when he's facing an opponent, he likes to just walk him down, straight up walk him down. They can be hitting him, and he kind of just absorbs them and just goes straight towards them. But then we have to look at his weaknesses. His weaknesses is his slow feet and rare head movement. Like I said, he likes to just walk people down, sometimes leaving himself completely exposed. And that led to him falling with a left hook, you know? So he's touched the canvas before, just like Caleb Plant. All right, now let's get on to notable opponents. For Caleb Plant, he has 2 notable opponents, which is Canelo Alvarez and Anthony Dirrell. A stocky opponent who punches hard, ended up, knocking him down to the ground. Obviously, he wasn't KO'd or anything like that, like straight flatlined. He still was conscious, but he could no longer go. As for Anthony Dirrell, he definitely flatlined Anthony Dirrell. You know, proving a statement. You know, he's on this revenge tour. He's hungry, you know. So that's 2 notable opponents for Caleb Plant. Now for David Benavidez, 2 notable opponents is David Lemieux and Anthony Dirrell as well. For both opponents, he was absolutely dogging them, you know, absolutely dogging them, destroying them. And David really woke up boxing community, especially facing David Lemieux. You know, you saw a lot of tweets about people saying, yo, David's a problem, Mexican monster, this, that. You know, people was going crazy for David after that Lemieux fight. You know, because Lemieux, he had fought opponents like Triple G, Billy Joe Saunders before, you know, so he's definitely a tough opponent. And the way David Benavidez beat him was spectacular. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good matchup, and he did his thing. Versus Anthony Dirrell, his corner ended up, you know, throwing the flag, saying stop the fight, because David Benavidez was just knocking him down, walking him back, you know, like absolutely destroying him. But then we can't forget what Caleb Plant did to him too. Caleb Plant hit him with that nice left hook, left him, you know, with the shovel. That was dirty. You know, people were like, oh man, why are you doing it? It's boxing. Get over it. That's how I saw it. Get over it. It's boxing, you know. So those are the notable opponents. Now for my final prediction. Yes. Okay, so I thought long and hard about it, and truthfully, I honestly went back and forth. I'll be honest with you, yes. I went back and forth. Why did I go back and forth? Okay, so the person I have officially winning this fight is Caleb Plant. I know. I'm gonna tell you guys, well, you guys should already know why by me breaking it down, but let me give you a reason why I chose Caleb Plant, right? I truly believe skills pay the bills. You know, skills overcome everything else. And someone like David Benavidez, who's fast with his hands, big, and throws just as hard as Canelo from at least the eye, it gets dangerous. You know, it gets very, very dangerous. So I do think Caleb Plant, if Caleb Plant wins this fight, which I do think he will, I think he's going to have to, it's going to be bloody. I truly think he's going to be bloody. I think he's going to have to fight on the inside. I know everyone's saying he's going to run outside and, you know, they asked for a bigger ring. He asked for a bigger ring. So I do think he's going to use that ring. But I do think there's going to come a point where he has to trade with him inside and really make him respect his power. Like sitting down on his punches and really dogging it out with Benavidez. Like, because I don't think Benavidez is going to go out. Like the way he's talking in the press conference and everything, it looks like David Benavidez wants the whole Mexican monster, you know, name to be big, and it seems like he's going to hurt. He wants to hurt Caleb Plant. So I would say Caleb Plant has to really get gritty. Like this is going to be the most gritty we've ever seen Caleb Plant in order for him to win this fight. Either that or his skill is going to have to be so sharp, like beyond sharp. You know, like barely getting hit type sharp. But yeah, that's why I have winning Caleb Plant. Let me know what you guys think. It was a tough one. I was going back and forth. Comment down below. Let me know. I got Caleb Plant, man. Should be an exciting fight. Should be an exciting fight, man. You guys, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Let's talk. Let's talk. Hit that subscribe button if you guys like what you guys saw here. Watch the other videos. And yeah, man. Thank you guys. Peace.